we're taking a look here at Cami's breaststroke. One thing I definitely noticed from watching her video from a year ago is just her kick is a little bit shorter and faster this year, which is what we've wanted. As you can see, as we go through here, what we're really looking for at the end of the kick is that she's kind of snapping those feet together, the ankles together, without any effort. And I think that a year ago they were just a little too wide, and she was kicking a little bit wider. And here, as you can see, when we come through, those feet are almost hitting, and it's effortless. Okay, so much better job there. You can see that the kick is just, it stays behind her, and it really kind of snaps all the way through. You can, when we're in full go, you can definitely see it. And that's exactly what we were talking about. The one thing that I would love to see is, you know, with a smaller, faster kick and the way breaststroke's going, we really need a smaller, faster pull as well. And she has pretty good tempo, but the arms have a tendency to stay behind her. And I'll kind of show you what I mean here. If I can get it right here. Okay, so what we're really looking at with all of the way breaststroke's going in the past 5 years, we just see, and it really started with Rebecca Stoney 10 years ago, but you know, a lot of the really fast younger breaststrokers in the country are keeping those elbows in front of them. So the elbows, it's almost like a half stroke. It's not a, it really isn't a half stroke, but it'll feel like a half stroke when you do it, because we're so used to bringing those elbows, and you can see that the elbows are now behind our body. So our body's trying to go forward, and you can see that the chest and head are this way here, okay, but our arms are still behind like this. And so we're trying to push those arms forward, but the body position's already forward. How are we supposed to get those arms forward to move with any type of power if they're behind us? And so what we're really seeing is, and you can see how long it just takes her to get those arms up and all the way through there, okay, because they're so far behind right here. So we're really just looking to keep those elbows, and this is such a great high elbow position right here. But right here, right about there, is when the elbows want to stay right where they are, and we drive forward and jump forward. And you can see the difference in elbow position here. That's in front of the body. Okay, you can see that the elbows are in front of the body. And Cami just brings them all the way back here. So if you can imagine from this position right here, now bringing those hands in and shooting forward. So as we're coming back into this position, those hands are already shooting forward. So talk about a difference in tempo and a difference in power, is that you're taking off 2 to 3 tenths per stroke just by jumping those hands forward much quicker, and it will feel really kind of weird. It will feel like a half of a stroke, but it's not a half of a stroke. It's just a faster stroke. So it's something that I definitely like Cami to start working on, and just because it's it's kind of the way we're going. If we want to pick up tempo, we have to do something, and her feet are so much faster now, but she's not able to utilize those fast feet because the hands, she's just waiting on those hands.